Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. Earlier we are discussing about the Afghanistan, the biggest story of the time. It is important because the Taliban are ruling the Afghanistan. The White House said that all Americans allies are on the same page. The question is, who will recognize the Taliban regime? Taliban are serious about recognition. Stage 1 of the Taliban's plan is complete. They won the battle. They won the war. Expel the foreign countries' soldiers. Stage 2 is convincing those same foreign countries to recognize them. It's not an easy job. The first Taliban regime had little success with it. They sent envoys to world capitals. They dispatched officials to the United Nations. None of it worked. Only 3 nations recognized the Taliban the earlier in 1996: Pakistan, Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates. These 3 countries this time they have come with a plan. Tall promises and diplomatic flatteries will the world fall for? It will depends on 3 factors. Number 1, will the Taliban allow safe passage for foreign citizens and their allies? It's an early test of their promises. Factor number 2, what will the government rather look like? It be inclusive and will women be guaranteed equal rights and freedom? Number 3, the Taliban's commitment to battling terror, making sure the Al-Qaeda and ISIS Khorasan do not use Afghanistan as a staging ground. These 3 things are what the world will look for. China on recognizing the Taliban. They say it is a customary international practice that the recognition of a government comes after its formation. China wait for a government before recognizing it. It's a question when, not if. As said by Indian media, there are 2 solid Taliban partners, Pakistan and China. Yes, they are. The rest of the world is circumspect. Russia and Iran, they are the neighbors of Afghanistan. They are engaging with the Taliban. Order in Afghanistan means peace in Central Asia and all that Russia wants. Military ties with the Taliban, clearly Moscow sees this from a security angle only, not as a trade opportunity or an alliance. Iran sees security benefits. They also see a chance to make money. Supreme leader of Iran said that Iran would back Afghans irrespective of who is in power. Iran and Taliban can unite behind a common enemy, the Western powers led by United States. Afghanistan is a new market for Iranian oil. The Taliban do not care about United States sanctions. They started buying Iranian oil 2 weeks back. It's a win-win for both sides. Much needed oil for Afghanistan and Iran. These countries have reasons to recognize the Taliban. What about Western countries? They don't share borders with, they share the responsibility. For this mess, the United States says they are in no rush. They will wait for the Taliban's action, not their words. They will not hurry to recognize the Taliban. As White House spokeswoman, I think I should be really clear there's no rush to recognize of any sort by the United States or any international partner we have talked to. The West recognize the terror threat in Afghanistan. They need the Taliban to fight the ISIS Khorasan. The question, does the recognition really matter? Would the Taliban prefer United States embassy or United States funding? Would they want to see at United Nations, UNESCO or limited aid? It's a no-brainer. You cannot talk to the Taliban, seek their help in battlefield and then say we do not recognize them. Recognition is important, especially in the Islamic world. Turkey and Qatar already close to Taliban. They are in talks to run the Kabul airport. The rest of them waiting for the United States, the like of Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. Their decision will depend on which way Pakistan goes. Right now, it seems like nobody will. The West is worried about terrorism. The neighbors are worried about security. Only one who can mess up this status quo are the Taliban themselves, and things are going in that direction, where the Taliban prove themselves peace-loving and responsible for their actions. They respect the international law and be tried to recognize by the rest of the world. We wish him best of luck to the Taliban for the recognition, their rule. They may be said that on 9/11/2021 they announce the national government of Afghanistan. Thank you.